Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another stream. It's been a little while since I've been on stream, and we're going back on to Train Sim World today because I recently got a new map this morning. So that's nice. I am able to actually be able to. Sorry, I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm trying to get this set up here. Um, yeah, I'm able to actually run a local around Horseshoe Curve. Or like manifest and stuff. At the moment, I'm kind of feeling like doing like. Let's do an ethanol run actually. I was gonna do a manifest or a local, but let's do an ethanol run. All right, let's get this thing set up. Got an intermodal over there. Alrighty. Should be able to go here. All right, and we are off. Looks like we got some DPUs. All right, so we're right now at a 0.4% grade. So, but the grades on this line get pretty gnarly. My next route that I get in this game will probably be the sand patch grade. So, and I also think like I don't really want to get Train Sim World 6 just yet. Just because I feel like Train Sim World has sort of a thing where it's kind of just they make a new game with just a couple new added routes, but it's really the same thing and it's not really worth the money. I think Train Sim World 5 is doing pretty good, but if there's like a Train Sim World 7 that comes out, maybe I'll get it, maybe I'll think about it. I do think Train Sim World does get a little bit runny with your money, but gotta make money somehow. And I love this game. I mean, it's a really cool game. I just think they do get a little um they get a little crazy with your money. But this is definitely one of my favorite train games. I think it's pretty awesome. Like, look at how realistic that is. It's got to be one of the most realistic train games out there. All right. Um there we are. So I ended up purchasing this route this morning for $30. Yeah, I was on here. I purchased this route for just about $30 this morning. Looks like we got some people actually joining in finally. Um Now we can actually pick up speed. As I was saying though, I bought this route this morning for $30. Um I love this model right here. This is a really nice model. And the Gevos are really nice. I think those things are sick. Sorry if the stream's lagging a little bit. That's not my end. That's literally just the stream. Restream does that sometimes. Yeah, my computer doesn't lag when it comes to Train Sim World. I guess that's just Restream. But my computer's pretty good. I have a pretty high end PC. We're just gonna be climbing this grade for a little while. Not too sure how long we are, but we are. So let's see. Oh shoot, I forgot to throw my cab lights on. If I get up, is this gonna freak out? Okay. I want to make sure that yeah, I can just throw my cab lights on. What the hell, dude? That's actually mad, Brad. I don't think I need those. For now, I'll stay in notch 3 at this point. Or no, I'm not, because now we're going up to a 1% grade, so I'm gonna have to throttle that up. All right. Here is the switch. And we are now on the main. Welcome to whoever's in here right now. Might get some wheel slip here. We're going up a 1.1% grade, so I'll fiddle around with the sander. Notch 7. These Jeeps can really pull. You gotta really stack them up, though. Welcome into the live, everyone. Yeah, I believe this speed limit is 35. We are battling a 2% grade. That crossing snuck up on me. I didn't even see it. Might have to move into notch 8 at this point. Yeah, I'm gonna throw it in notch 8. We're running 8 right now. The Jeep's tractions aren't as good as the Gevos. All right, here we go. Pulling up to Horseshoe Curve in just about a mile. Welcome into the live. We are running a GP38 ethanol train on Horseshoe Curve on Train Sim World. Oh, hello, Jason. Welcome in. What's up? As I was saying, we are running a tanker train up the Horseshoe Curve division right now. Norfolk Southern. I'm doing pretty good, Jason. What about you? You just filmed 11:25 Blueberry with 18:26. Awesome. Where'd you get that at? Crossroad? Sick. I gotta make it up to Crossroad at some point. It's just I'm not anywhere near the north side. On December 6th, they're doing holiday trains from Newburyport that I'm gonna see. You should try to come. Because I'll be out on the north side finally at Newburyport. Because they're doing holiday trains, the Christmas North Pole Express, I believe it's called. Let's hope they have something good on there, like 11:30 or 10:30. That would be pretty cool. They're doing one on the south side too, but that's not till the 13th. All right, here we are at the Horseshoe Curve. Yeah, they're doing one on the 13th on the south side to Braintree, but they're doing a holiday train from Newburyport on the December 6th, which is pretty sick. So I'm going to try and catch the one on the north side, and maybe if I'm lucky, catch the one on the south side too. I think that'd be pretty sick. Gotta build back up speed here. We're at the horseshoe curve. And now we are on our way to Gallatin. It'd be pretty cool to take a trip up to Horseshoe Curve. I think it's a pretty cool site. Yeah, we gotta build back up our speed because I had to slow down around the curve. If you guys experience any lag on the stream, that's not my computer. That's just the restream. It's being wonky. Train Sim World doesn't really lag on my computer. My computer's pretty high end, so I'm pretty thankful for that. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody in the chat. It's not Thanksgiving yet, but it's coming up, so next week I have all half days in school. I have Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday all half days, and then Thursday and Friday I get off. So that's going to be pretty cool. Maybe I can get some rail fanning in. And then the weekend is when it's going to get good. I get to see the Polar Express in Wareham. So I'll definitely, everyone in the stream, be expecting some videos next weekend. I haven't been posting recently because I've been busy with school, but school is more important than rail fanning, unfortunately. That's all right, though. Yep, school always comes first. That's what the weekends are for, though. Can rail fan on the weekends. Sometimes when I'm lucky, I walk over to the tracks after school because they are pretty close to my school, so I can go out and there's usually an inbound that comes through when my school time ends. It's about a mile walk, so it's a good exercise after school. But usually there's an inbound at 2:50. My school gets out at 2:05, so I can walk over there and watch that go by. And then next year I'm going to be a freshman in high school. So, I don't know if I'm staying at um I'm not too sure if I'm going to be staying where my school is or if I'm going to be going to Bristol Plymouth. Bristol Plymouth is right on the East Taunton train station, so every day after school, I know where I'd be going. Right now, I go to school in West Bridgewater, so it's right. It's just about a couple minutes away. I have to go in 5 minutes to film 1826 and 1125 Blueberry going towards Boston. All right. When you get up close and personal with that 1125, that thing is loud. I think it has an unrestricted horn. I saw that on the Cape Flyer. No, I didn't. I saw that on I saw 1137 on the flyer. 1125. I know I've seen it. Forget when I saw it. I saw it on at some point. I don't remember when. Hopefully the laser train comes back up south for me to catch it, cuz I believe it's north right now. Unless it already is, but it took the switcher up, but I believe it is north at the moment. But Mass Coastal's MC2 is still running at the moment. Usually it goes throughout the winter, so hopefully I'll get the trash train a couple times. I might not. Oh, nice. You got the laser train yesterday? I do believe I saw that video. I liked it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I watched that. I liked your video. Yeah, that's pretty cool how they run the laser train now. No prob. I'll have to make a heritage unit in this game now. Maybe the Conrail. The Greenberg train shows today too. I forgot about that. My friends Trevin and Matthew are down there. And then on the 6th, the I think it's on the 6th. The Marlboro train show. It might be on the 7th. Which I am going to be attending. Hopefully, I can get some cool HO scale stuff. We're about a mile from our next checkpoint here. All right, yeah, we're about a mile from our next checkpoint. I'm not too sure where we're actually going to be ending up. But yeah, our next checkpoint is Gautzen, and then we're gonna keep on going down the line from there. Judging by my dad yelling, I'm guessing that the Patriots just scored. Or a bad play. I don't know. I'm not watching the game. Here comes our first tunnel. All right, next stop, Crescent. And that's where we're going to be ending up. It's a long tunnel. Didn't realize we were speeding there. We're still at a 1% grade, so throw off the cab light. We got a little industry there. That's kind of cool. Here's a crossing. Now we're going downhill. It's a down 1% grade now. I didn't even realize that. So that was pretty anticlimactic. And now we're splitting off with the main. I think Train Sim World should make South Coast Rail. I think that would be sick. That's also what that's also my local line. Or if they made like the Lakeshore Limited line, that would be pretty cool. So we're just about a mile away from our stop point. Maybe we'll do a little Metrolink action after. Norfolk Southern ethanol train P098. Norfolk Southern P098 arriving at Crescent. Norfolk Southern P098 out. Yeah, we are speeding like hell right now. All right, now we're good. P098. Shoot. Norfolk Southern P098 location Crescent coming up and 1/2 mile over. Damn, the line keeps going. But we're just a short little local, so we're not going any further than Crescent. And stopped. Awesome. And then we are going to go. Might as well. Might as well hop on some Metrolink, right? All right, we're gonna do Lancaster to LA Union Part 1. I will say the Dinky route for Train Sim World 6 does look pretty cool. Alrighty. And we are now departing Lancaster. Welcome to the holy stutter. I'm sorry. Welcome to those who are now joining the live. We just finished an ethanol run on the Horseshoe Curve subdivision, so we are on Metrolink now. And there we are. We actually got a good track speed here. 80 miles per hour. I haven't actually done a full route on this line in a while, because this is what the actual standard Train Sim World pack comes with. So I think they should add the Pacific Surfliner in this. That would be sick. We're doing a pretty good speed here. Just approaching up to 80. I kind of forgot how they have the dual controller with the like the master controller and the brake. It's kind of weird. Well, the master controller has the independent technically. Looks like we're going to be relatively on time here. Start slowing down for Palmdale. Yeah, looks like we're going to be pretty good timing here. Here we are at Palmdale. Perfect timing. Absolute perfect timing. All right, guys. I think that's gonna have to do it for today's stream. Because I'm gonna hop off and probably just hop on Roblox. But I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll